I've been working in economic policy making for many decades now. And I must say, these are the most unusual and somewhat troubling circumstances that I've seen in terms of how this administration is kind of working to put pressure on the Federal Reserve. The president himself is very direct about what he wants the chair to do in terms of lowering interest rates. It is very risky to pressure the Fed to push interest rates down for debt management purposes if inflation is not under control, because essentially, people who invest in Treasury securities are going to look not only at the interest rate, but also at what kind of inflation they're likely to see. And if they think inflation is going to be higher, they're actually going to make the Treasury pay a higher interest on long-term debt securities. So that is also highly unusual. And then the third thing that's highly unusual is that the president has announced he is firing a member of the board of governors based on some allegations without any due process. And that in turn would secure the White House's ability to have a majority of the board of governors, which is, again, something I've never seen. I think it is really an unprecedented attack on the independence of the Federal Reserve. And if this proceeds without the kind of due process that is necessary, it would, I think, lead to a change in how investors think about the Federal Reserve's ability to independently keep inflation low. A broader concern here that everybody who now sits on the Monetary Policy Committee could potentially feel a little fearful about sharing their views. And of course, investors and the broader public depends on people honestly sharing their views. That's a form of public accountability. It's really important. And so, to the extent that this has a chilling effect, again, I really worry about an erosion in the ability of the Federal Reserve to do its job.